Hello guys, Hardcorechampion here, and today I'm going to be doing something that I've been neglecting to do for a very long time, and that is to do a Q&A. Now, I originally wanted to do this back months ago when I had like an idea for a 100 subscriber special, and then it came down to lots of school business and all that stuff, and that's my phone. I'll get that in a second, and so yeah, it's been a while, and I wanted to get to the questions. First of all, I want to say that some of these questions may seem a little dated, so I apologize if it's a little dated because they were asked at a time back then, and this is now. So we'll see what we can do. Also, that's what I want you to keep in mind. And also, if I sound a little congested, that's because I kind of am. I've been sick a little bit, but hey, what would be worse, being congested sounding or not being able to talk, because I had a bad sore throat from allergies. So enough of that, let's get to the questions right now. Okay, Avery Fincannon asks, what is your favorite food and do you love me? First of all, my favorite food is Little Caesar's deep dish pizza. I mean, if I had to have like a last meal, I would have an entire deep dish pizza. That is awesome. And do I love you? Yes, Avery, I do love you. In a friendship sort of way. Our next question comes from Joaquin Tanon, and he asks, Hardcore Champion, will you ever react to Angry Grandpa and do the Charlie Challenge? First question, I've never heard of Angry Grandpa. I might check him out. If I like some of the material, I'll do a compilation video. If they're very short videos, or if they're long videos like the Downfall parodies, which, by the way, if you don't know, Downfall parody are the Hitler rant videos. And, yeah, I'll see. I'll think about doing Angry Grandpa if he's really that good. As for the Charlie Challenge, no, I will not do the Charlie Challenge. I don't like to do fads because I'd like to keep my channel standing the test of time. No offense, by the way. Okay, next question. Our next question comes from the Gaming Mexican, and he asks, what is your favorite game when you were little? How old are you? And favorite YouTuber? My favorite game when I was little was Nicktoons Unite for Game Boy. I never had a console when I was young. I always had a Game Boy, and one of my favorite. I had a bunch of games, like a lot of games, and one of my favorites was Nicktoons Unite. Now, I've always wanted to play Nicktoons Unite when I first saw it come out because it was SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, Fairly Odd Parents, and Danny Phantom, just all mixed into one game, along with all their other stuff. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is awesome! It is recording right. Okay, good. So anyway, I wanted to play that game, but I never had a GameCube. And I know they had it for other systems, but my favorite system at the time was GameCube. So I wanted that, but I didn't have it. So I got a Game Boy. And I had a Game Boy, and I played that game, and that was one of my favorites. I always pretended I was the characters and going on these little adventures. Okay, that's that. How old am I? I will not say my exact age, but for private reasons. But let's just say my birth year was 1998, and my birth month was December. You can do the math there with the date of the year of whenever you're watching this video. My favorite YouTuber, I have plenty of favorite YouTubers, but the one I will watch the most is Super Mario Logan. Okay, next question. Jackson Innocence is True asks, what's your opinion on Caitlyn Jenner and homosexuality? Do you like Weird Al or Michael Jackson? Will you react to In the Closet by Michael Jackson? If you do, check out the lyrics when you are done watching and record you saying them, please. First question. First question. My opinion on Caitlyn Jenner, as in the terms for what happened to her, as in the sex change and all, I don't mind. I mean, if she wants to be happy the way she wants it to be, then go ahead. I think I heard one of my friends talk about it a long time ago. Yeah, remember, these are questions may seem a little dated, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, I heard one of my friends say that it's not about looks, it's about personality. And that is true in a lot of respects. I mean, she can look like a woman, but will that really make her one? Like, man, what I just said kind of sounds stupid now I think of it. Or maybe it didn't, I don't know. But anyway, the point on Caitlyn Jenner, I don't mind. I mean, it happens. So what? Okay. As for homosexuality, I don't have anything against it. I'm not pro. I'm not anti. I'm just sort of very neutral opinion to it. But I don't know much about it. So, yeah, that's all. Do I like Weird Al and Michael Jackson? Yes, I like both. Will you ever react to? I'm sorry, I shouldn't repeat the questions. The third question. I don't react to music videos, like especially if they're copyrighted, because I'll react to like fan music videos for other sources, but I will not react to actual published music videos, because copyright. Trollinator asks, here we go, 6 questions. For this next one, I'm going to answer all these questions one at a time, because there's 6. First, have you ever thought of creating your own YouTube poops for people like us? I would like to try, because I've watched a lot more YouTube poops, and I've sort of studied little ideas, and so the problem is I have a terrible editing system. As much as I try, I can't get things to work the way I want to. I'm not too sure. Ironically, it seems like iMovie gets more neutered out the more it updates. So there are things I want to add in, but I just don't have the right editing for that. What's your favorite TV show as a child? A lot of stuff on Cartoon Network I really liked. Some of my favorite shows were Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy, Codename Kid Next Door. What else? Those 2 shows. There were some other shows. Disney shows. There was a time when I really liked Phineas and Ferb, but not anymore. Obvious reasons. Nickelodeon shows. I loved SpongeBob. I loved Fairly Odd Parents. I loved Jimmy Neutron. I kind of liked Danny Phantom, but it never stuck in my mind as much. There were some other shows that just went in by. That's animated for talking. As for live action stuff, I don't really have favorites outside anything. Maybe Sesame Street. I don't know. Closest thing I think of. A reaction to the fact that one of my YouTube poos got taken down by Viacom is actually true. Yes, I do remember that there was a video. You tried to make Mr. Trollinator made a YouTube poop out of SpongeBob, and it did get taken down. And I did notice something. I do know that you have Zipcast, I believe, so I try to react to some of those videos, but I can't really download them. That's the problem. And as for my thoughts here, take it down, I think that's a terrible thing. I'm sad that happened, but YouTube's copyright system now is not as strict because I don't think they're bought out by Google anymore. So yeah. What is your favorite soda? Cherry Coke. Are you planning on making more videos than future besides reaction videos or skits? Yes. I plan on doing some readings, whether they're fan fictions I find online that are clean, that are K+ rated, as what they call it, which is essentially the equivalent to an E10 rating or a PG rating, or a TV PG rating. I do plan on doing some readings and skits. I have a few in mind, maybe. And what editing software do I use besides iMovie? Just iMovie. I only use iMovie. I wish I had a little bit more money to burn on other editing systems, because to be honest, iMovie is not the best thing to use for skits. Like, you use it for like you use it for slideshows and so, but iMovie is just is strangely too complex but too simplistic at the same time. Yeah, try to wrap that around your head. And our last 8 questions come from Rathrium Spheres. I'm sorry if I have to adjust you here. First question: do you have an Instagram? If yes, can I follow you and me, and can I follow you on it? Yes. I do have an Instagram. It's called LaBelleWalk45. I'll say what it is in the description, but I will say I don't really use it too much, as much as I used to. I didn't even use it too much back then, but sometimes I'll use it just for enjoyment or so. But yeah, you can follow me. I'll put my username in the description. What corporation do you hate the most? I hate Viacom. While Viacom can be vicious, Sony is one of the worst, because Sony just seems like the most pathetic of them all. Like, they are desperate. Like, they are just desperate to try and get people's attention for money. Like, with what the stuff they pulled with Spider-Man, Annie, everything they're doing with Adam Sandler films. You know, these guys are just so pathetic. So Sony, yeah, Sony has to be the worst corporation. I know my reason seems a little petty itself, but that's as best I can come up with. Do you want a cookie? Yes, I'd like a cookie. Please send it to my non-existent P.O. box. Thank you. What is 9 plus 10? That's an easy question. The answer is 1,568,937,228,321. Happy? Good? No? Too bad. Okay, fifth question. Do you watch Tom and Jerry? I do. No, not really. To be quite honest, even when I saw some stuff on it, like come on, like the early morning of Cartoon Network, I thought it was okay. I mean, I thought it was okay for what it was, but then I see many cartoon animation historians like praising them, like mad, like they treat them like gods. And maybe they are. Maybe I'm just seeing it through a different lens, and maybe I'll check some out once in a while. Do you plan on doing reaction videos with other YouTuber who does reaction videos? I would like to try and do a collab, but I don't know how to. Like, I know some people have done it, and I don't know if it's just because my crappy editing software, or maybe I need a better reaction software. I definitely want to try and use Fraps, but I don't think I can really afford it right now. So, I don't know. We'll see how time passes on. Only time will tell. What do you do in your free time? Not much, really. Whenever I'm not doing homework, I like to write. I'll watch videos. I'll play some video games. I'll text a friend here and there. I'll do some stuff like that. But that's my free time. I like to take it very easily because sometimes I don't always have a lot of free time. And are you a big fan of Angry German Kid and Downfall parodies? This is what I was talking about, Downfall parodies. Yes, I like Downfall parodies. And Angry German Kid, no, I'm not a fan. I just can't seem to enjoy him very much. Strangely enough, Angry German Kid, Downfall, both have a German connection. Get it? No? Okay. Man, Germans get stereotyped a lot for anger and for rage. So that's all for this Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. That's all I can say right now. Sorry about the delay. And if you want to, you can ask me some more questions in the comments. You know, if you're still interested. No? No, not interested? No? You don't want to ask me more questions? I don't... The horror is approaching us. The loneliness of them all is gone. I don't even know what I'm doing. Nah, I'm just kidding. You don't have to ask me questions if you don't want to. If you do, cool. Maybe I'll answer them another video. But until then, I just want to take this time right now to thank you all so much for staying loyal to me, for staying loyal to my channel, despite how little content or how not very good content I can put out sometimes. But you guys are the real people. You guys are the real hardcore champions. I'll tell you that. Sorry about that. Okay, well, I'm going to go now. See you guys later. See you in the next video or so.